so Q from QAnon. The Punisher is all over the merchandise at when the cop merchandise at USA Heroes, I think it's called, the cop store down there at the inlet. And it's the Punisher. It's the QAnon Punisher. Elon Musk is wearing it in the AI video of him dancing with RFK Jr. Touch your nose if JFK Jr. is alive. And Little Peanut the squirrel. So I'm the incompetent Professor D's nuts. As I was walking away when they arrested me, I have the Don't Stop Believin' album in the window and the Abbey Road, because I know we're doing a documentary. And Abby's my niece. And I was walking away from Officer Walker as she's walking away. Alan Jackson. Jackson's my neighbor and my dog. And so I'm walking away. So anything that you charged me with was null and void. As I'm walking away, I was compliant. You can't charge me with anything. I was listening to what you said. I was going back to my room. I even told him I'm going back to my room. But as I did, I was walking away. I grabbed my magic pussy and said, "Remember who clipped your nuts from the town?" He didn't see me. And I just like joking. And oh, that's it. So that's why he arrested me. That's what he said. That's it. That's it. Now you're going to arrest me for hindering and failure to obey as I'm walking away? How am I supposed to get away from you? It was an ego arrest. So ego, you can make Chris Geo, the self-consciousness. I study the physics of consciousness. Jacob's ladder. So the QAnon Punisher is all over. Elon Musk is wearing it in that video. And it's all over the cop merchandise down at the store. I bought this at the cop store. Really? Like, I can't say nigger? I channel my old boss was like the Grand Poobah of the KKK. And I loved him. John Thompson. And I didn't know he was a Mason when I worked for him. I knew he was KKK. And I didn't really agree. I saw them turn away a black person. And it hurt my feelings, as it was really, they're extremely racist. And on MLK's birthday, they would do watermelon and chicken wings for everybody for free. So, but I channel him now. And besides that, I love John. He never took any of my tips, where his son takes half your tips and he counts them. So I was like, I used to get way more tips than Howard, and I was like, I hate when he counts it, because I know I'm not getting all my tips, because I saw how much I put in the jar, and he takes half of them. So I was like, nobody tips you. So anyway, Q-tip, won't get into that. So I channel John Thompson. He owned Parkin. So Marty McFly, Parkinson's disease. Back to the Future. Marty's my uncle, married to my Aunt Janie. Janie's got a gun. So, okay, the last video, I jump around. So I was talking about Shredder, the Ninja Turtles. Ted, Ninja Turtle. I think we're alone now. Tiff Amos was my landlord. Shredder. I was talking about my Pop-Ups company, Gordon Cartons. Well, he lost that company for whatever reason. I was young. I don't remember exactly why. I think there was some tax evasion or something. I'm not sure. And I remember I named it Mount Shred, because we were shredding. I didn't understand what I was shredding. I just said, here, they shred this stuff. And so my brother, I think it was my brother, and I we just like for days we were shredding back in a back room, and we had a mountain and I called it Mount Shred. So Shredder, Ninja Turtles. You're about to get shell shocked. Shelly cleans the rooms here. So I'm really mad because I'm mad at gang stalkers, but I do think people around me, I don't think that they're all bad. So, but I'm mad. I don't know who to trust. So I just have to tell it like it is. I do. There was a smear campaign against me from the billionaires. I know everybody it was in on it because anybody could be bought. And you know what? I didn't sell out anybody. I was willing to die for strangers. Every color, every country. I don't I don't see you're in a matrix. I don't see your borders. I don't understand if as long as you follow the rules why you can't live wherever you want to live as long as if you buy the land and you know are these imaginary uh, these imaginary lines, and then are you sure that it's just the beginning? It's only the beginning. Are you sure that Trump's wall is to keep Mexicans out, or is it to keep us in? I've had it with Donald Trump. I've had it. I was tagged to JFK Jr.'s first Facebook page the first time he was in office in May 2020. I contacted Trump.org. What was in those boxes that was so important when he was raided? I bet you it was QAnon stuff. You don't understand. I've been targeted since I'm the fucking creator. I'm the creator god that they've been. Now Elon Musk discovers simulation theory, and Donald Trump's QAnon, and Elizabeth April is the Galactic Federation. It's fake. You just don't even understand. They're taking this power that was supposed to be for God, and they're giving it. The New World Order is supposed to be a pharaoh, me, who we just know more war, everybody, universal income where everybody has what they need. Divorces doesn't even matter because everybody has their own. You're like, here, just take the shit, go. Like, marriages actually are. It's ridiculous because with 3D, you marry somebody, and like me, I married a non-player character, and that's like signing your death warrant. Like when they can't control you, they're the gatekeepers. And when they can't control you, it's destroy. It's their directive. So RoboCop, his name's Murphy. I was contacted Murphy Law all day the day they arrested me. I was sending them emails, just like I just did to you, Matt. Chris Foley. I think I'm saying, I don't know, Chris Foley, I think. Just like I'm sending to you, I sent to Murphy Law. All day the day they were gang stalking me, I sent the pictures of the tags and the songs. And every time a cop would go by, I have complex PTSD. The cops were riding through the alley, sneaking Sally through the alley, Robert Palmer. I have X's and M's on both hands. Eminem. They would flick on their siren blaring. Blair was my mom's boyfriend. Just for a second, right out front of my room. So I started to write down their numbers, and I was sending it to Murphy Law. So his partner is Ann Lewis. Ann and Lewis Smith are my in-laws. Lou died. They made him a master mason, and I'm channeling him right now. And the Masons are done. The Masons are done. They ruined this man's entire family, even though Lou and I might have had differences. He's watching it from the other side, and he's disgusted with the Masons. They ruined Lou Jr. might not admit it because they have him hypnotized right now, but Lou Sr. is saying they ruined that man's life. He enjoyed it. It's like they have him so hypnotized with, he's drunk on power. He's drunk on this illusion of power that they gave him until I was ready to come out. So he's been running around, him and his mother have been running around telling everybody that I'm crazy and, the simulation theory's stupid and this and that. Well, that's like running around saying that right before the Wright brothers flew. You and your son are running around telling everybody they don't know what they're talking about. They can't fly. Nobody can fly. And then they fly. Doesn't age well. And that's what's happening. So the yin yang twin, what's happening? Boom, it's on. Wait till you see my dick. Dick's was my mom's boyfriend. His name was Dick. His name's Elson, but we called him Dick. So Elson, you can take the S out. It's Elon. Elongated heads. The Lone Ranger. Noel. The Kings of Leon. I call him. I cut him off, and I started to masturbate to my. I have. Telepathic. Intimately telepathic. And I used to be intimately telepathic with Elon Musk. And then my stepfather started to take over. He's 86 years old. He came into my dreams. I sucked his cock. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Here comes the rooster. That's why they wear the apron to cover their cock. Matrix. The checkerboard floor, a simulation theory, chess, checkmate, black and white, Michael Jackson. That was my first concert was Michael Jackson. I wanted to marry Michael Jackson. Like with one of those the little fortune things that you do with your fingers. You put who you want to marry, your favorite color, and stuff like that. And Michael Jackson. I wanted to marry Michael Jackson. He was my first concert. Michael, the Angel movie. Is that Hey Joe? Cotton Eye Joe? So where are all these QAnon influencers? Where is Colin Hoback? Where is, I think his name, they said Ron Watkins. Ron's my dad. And then Watson is my in-laws. And so Watts, Elon Musk munches my twat. So now it's my stepfather. Elon Musk harassed the fuck out of me. At the Empress Hotel. Empress, I want to fuck Elon Musk. Harassed me so bad that I blocked Elon Musk. I was like, I want to talk about simulation theory, and if you don't want to talk about simulation theory, leave me the fuck alone. I'd block him, and then another, what do you think, you can block me? Who do you think, who do you think you are? I was like, Elon, I proved simulation theory. Why are you doing this to me? I contacted you because I thought that you were a visionary. You're not. You're a con man. You're not a genius. I don't even think he has any consciousness. I don't even think he's real. I don't think either. Like I saw a video. Boycott Claire Grimes. Saw a video. Claire Grimes is going to jail. So, Formula 409 cuts grease and grime. She's so fine, my 409. All of her stuff is AI. It's always been. Led Zeppelin's AI. It comes from the mothership. That's why Led Zeppelin has the album The Mothership. The Black Dog, the Sprocket. I don't know, but I've been told the big leg woman ain't got no soul. That's my mother-in-law, Thunder Thighs. Ted Nugent, her husband's Ted. You can make it with Theodore. You can make the odor. Non-player characters that don't understand simulation theory or QAnon, they have feminine odor issues because of their low vibration. I've never had to use this disposable douche ever. My husband smears me now about it as if like they're projecting this on me. I was like, I was yummy britches for 25 years. And then as soon as I as soon as I leave him, and this called Sour Grapes. So he did the same thing to his first wife, Kim. That's all about domestic violence. Kim is about domestic violence. Um, and he described her vagina when I met him. The first thing I heard about his ex, that it was it smelled and it tasted like he said he only did it to her about 5 times in 5 years. That's what he told me. He said because it smelled like a dirty ashtray full of dumpster juice. And now he tells me that my pussy's musty. And must have. He can't trick me, like, because I can't smell or taste anymore. So that this is smearing. I promise you, it's delicious. It always was. I didn't never understood why they said that vaginas smell like fish. I was like, my vagina does not smell like fish. Never has. That's what in the jail, they're like, talking about feminine wipes, and the one lady, one of the cellmates said that one of the COs smells like those feminine wipes. I'm like, it's, in the ward, the man was also, a black man was talking about how, especially black women's vagina stinks. That's why they prefer white women. I said, they're telling me this stuff. So my Aunt Carol turned me away from her inn. Stop talking about the Matrix, Heather. Carol, Rolling Stones, please allow me to introduce myself. And then she died. I asked her, well, I want to talk to Uncle David. Uncle David, I didn't have a bad thing to say about my Uncle David. He never did anything bad to me. He told me I reminded him of his prize pigeon. And when my Pop-Up Joe died, he gave me a little Bible. So they stole it. Lou stole everything. He stole I had from the 70s, my family, the whole Glorioso family. I don't even have any pictures of them, really. Portrait. The family portrait, pink. From the 70s, it had my mom has died since. David has died since. There was Debbie in it, David's first wife. So David Lord. Carol has died since. Lou cried. The Masons had just gave him this copy of a photo of his dad. We have photos of his dad everywhere. His dad was a photographer. His sister has tons of photos of his dad. His stepmother has tons of photos. Everybody has tons of photos of his dad. We have them all over the house. We had his dad's photos. Well, the Masons gave him some random ass picture, and when he did this to me, I knew it was the Masons, so I ripped it up. He cried about it. I bet you he cries about it every time he talks about it. I had one picture of my dad with the Crack the Sky shirt on at the beach here. And he took it. Every childhood souvenir, every photo, every childhood photo, all of the photos of my kids. I don't have any memories of my kids. Nothing. And he tells my kids that it's my mother-in-law and it's Lou. They're psychologically I think they're handlers. And they smeared me to my own kids to make it's psychological warfare, because I was pretty neglectful for years, but I solved it. I'm getting ready to open an upscale dog resort to give my kids jobs. We just went on a family vacation. And this happened, and then all of a sudden, everybody stopped talking to me. So they preyed, on my kids, smearing me. constantly smear, like somebody who went and got sober, and then their ex just sitting there smearing them because nobody sees me, nobody talks to me, so I don't talk to my family, I don't talk to my friends. So all they hear is Luke constantly smearing me. Oh, she's crazy and this and that, and she did this and that. I was a terrible drug addict. I tried to kill myself over and over again. I took 100 blood pressure pills one time back in 2011. So 211, 112 peaches and cream in peach. Princess Peach. Peaches. Presidents of the United States. I have a lump. She's lump. I have a lump on my pussy lips now. I had a pimple, a big one, and I need to pop it. And they wouldn't help me. And I'm like, oh, it'll just go away. I was like, no, I need to pop this. It's huge. It hurts, and I need to pop it. Because I've had one before, and you just pop it, and it goes away. The pus comes out, and so they wouldn't help me. And finally, when I went to the ward, I said, I've had this lump on my pussy lips. It was a pimple that needed to be popped. So they took me to the GYN. Her name was Duche. The doctor's name was Duche. Dr. Duche. A GYN. Really? And it's an inclusive cyst now. They're like, you waited too long. It hardened, and even if you pop it now, you won't pop it because it's hardened. It's not a STD. It's just a pimple that now it's a cyst because it was a. So now I have a lump. She's lump. She's in my head. President of the United States. Now I have a lump on my pussy lip. How much money can you give me for that? How much money do I get for that? I fucking hate you all. Being held as competent for the second time, the nurse comes in, and I've just had it with them. They're harassing me so bad, asking me if I'm homicidal. I'm there for competency, and every night, because they put me in the mental health. Sergeant Baldwin, my farm was in Baldwin. My grandparents' farm was in Baldwin, Maryland. Alec Baldwin. Sergeant Baldwin said, I do synchronicity. Yeah, I have a cousin named Alec Baldwin. That's what she said. I don't know if it's true. She says, I'm an undercover. And then she harassed the fuck out of me. And so Nikki, darling Nikki Prince, one night I just had it as she came in, and I was just being stupid. I was like, I can't read. She's like, Heather, we both know you're not incompetent. I'm being held as incompetent for the second time. Had the nurse tell me, we both know you're not incompetent. Had the assistant warden Drummond tell me, oh, I watch your videos. You're highly intelligent, talking about complex theories. That was the first, I think it was the first time. Then she accepted me back again. After the first time I told her, I was like, I shouldn't even have went back to that ward because it was a retaliation. The second time, I told her the first time, I'm going to sue you. I sent a letter to Dr. Chappelle and teaching him synchronicity, and told her I was going to sue her. Susie Q? Sue? A boy named Sue? Johnny Cash? My grandson Cash died. Nobody cared. They got off on it. A bunch of nigger women loved having this power over me. Yes, I'm KKK. I fucking hate niggers. Hate them. Coons and jigaboos. I can't get jiggy with it. I can't get jiggy with it. I can't jig with the jigaboos. They put me in isolation for saying the word nigger. I telling the lady that spit on me, stop acting like a nigger. Put me in isolation. This woman, they put a crazy woman, as total schizophrenic, screamed 24 hours a day for weeks. Left her in there with me. I was like, you bastards. Screaming nigger. Over and over again. People walking by. I talk loud on the telephone. Heather, you're being too loud. This woman screaming, nigger this, nigger that. Talking about a nigger gnawing off Judge Shally Bacour's testicles in Hell's Kitchen. And they give her free commissary.